Raju and Shani were always seen quarreling about something or the other. Both of their families were very upset with them. He left the house and passed in front of his neighbor Shani's house. Meanwhile, an important paper came out of his pocket and fell on the ground. Incidentally, Shani was watching this scene from his window. He thought that Raju had dropped the paper on the road on purpose and he kept littering in front of my house like this. After coming to this conclusion himself, he decided that he will punish Raju for this act and take revenge from him. Shani waited for nightfall. When it got dark everywhere, he picked up the garbage drum of his house and walked toward Raju's house. Coincidentally, at that time, Raju was also sitting in front of the window of his house looking outside. He was shocked when he saw Shani bringing the drum of garbage, walked back. Surprised, Raju came out and went to the pile of garbage and looked at it carefully. It was torn to pieces. He started to think that first he blew this paper of mine, then he tore it into pieces and threw it in front of my house, along with other garbage he left here. Then he decided to take revenge on Shani. He called a big farmer and asked him to give me 5 cows and 100 chickens. Wrote the address. The next morning he heard the voice of his neighbor's boy, who was fighting with a cartman over chickens and cows. He understood that the cows and chickens had arrived and that the bringer was demanding his money. After a long time, after solving this problem, Shani understood who this act actually was. The fact is that this process continued for a long time. Both of them continued to harm each other. After fighting with each other, they reached the hospital. In the hospital, they stayed in the same room for a long time and then they became friends. During this time, they told each other the incident of the paper falling, so they looked at each other in surprise. Today, they understood that they unknowingly what had been done, which had caused damage to both of them.